Hello, everybody. It's Bill. Yeah, it's that college football guy here with, yet another preview and prediction video. This time we're talking about, I love the name, the Fightin' Blue Hens of Delaware, Conference USA. Oh my, should we get into this? Okay, last season they were in FCS. I mean, they went 9-2 last year, but they didn't play any postseason because once you announce you're leaving, you're ineligible for postseason play. So they went 9-2, but they didn't compete in the postseason last year. The entire staff basically comes back. Ryan Carty is back, begins his fourth season as head coach at Delaware. Previous 3 years, his record was 26-11, but that's against FCS. We're going to see how well he does here. Terrence Archer begins his second season as an offensive coordinator, assistant head coach, and wide receiver coach at Delaware. Last season, Delaware ranked 11th in FCS in offense. How well is that going to translate? Meanwhile, Manny Rojas begins his fifth season as defensive coordinator. He was there before head coach got there. Delaware's defense ranked 21st in total defense in FCS last year. So again, we'll see how both translate. Now, who's going to be, let's get to the roster here. Who's going to be the starting quarterback? Well, first off, I have to say that the quarterback room is probably the best room on the entire offense. That's judgmental. That's mine. You can make your own decision as we go through this. You got 6 QBs on the roster. Only 3 of them actually did something last year. You got Braden Streeter, the sophomore, as a true freshman. He did record some stats, nothing much. We had 2 here. 1 and 2 from last year could have possibly flipped. Nick Minacucci, the junior, 79 of 125, 825 yards, 10 touchdowns, 4 picks. Zach Marker, the redshirt senior, 74 out of 134, 1,011 yards, 10 touchdowns, 0 picks. I think Zach's probably going to be the starter, but somebody just goes by right now. But that's not for sure. Now, running back room, 7 running backs on the roster. Only 3 of them actually did something, and all of them qualified here. But this is going to be tough because who's going to get the starting job? This is really a 3-man race. Who's going to be running back 1? Because you got, let's see here. You got Saeed St. Fleur, the junior, 34 carries, 191 yards, and 2 touchdowns. You've got Veron Ellison Jr., the sophomore, as a true freshman last year, 62 carries, 353 yards, and a touchdown. And you have Joe Silver, the senior, 70 carries, 462 yards, and 4 touchdowns. So this is kind of an even race here. It's going to be interesting to see who their starting running back is going to be. Wide receiver room, a lot of wide receivers. I mean, a lot of wide receivers on this roster. And a lot of them recorded stats. But it's just, 18 on the roster. 10 did something. Only 4 measured formally. Let's get the ones who didn't do anything. You've got Thomas Amankwa, the senior transfer from Rutgers. But those are saying who don't do anything. That is, like, quarterbacks, it's 100 yards passing, 200 yards if you're FCS or lower. Wide receivers, 10 receptions, 20 FCS or lower. Defense, regardless of position, is 10 tackles, 20 FCS or lower. So Thomas Anquan, he did less than 10 tackles, John Rutgers. We've got Sean Wilson, the sophomore, holder from last year. Kyrie Duplessis, the grad transfer from Coastal Carolina. Matthew McKinley Daniels, the sophomore. Declan O'Brien, the redshirt senior. And Donovan Lewis, the junior. Now, we have 4 receivers who actually did something here. Worst to first, we're talking Nick LeBoy, the redshirt senior, 15 receptions, 164 yards, and a touchdown. We have Jakari Kelly, the junior, 17 receptions, 171 yards, and a touchdown. We got Max Patterson, the senior, 25 receptions, 286 yards, no touchdowns. And then you got Jake Thaw, the redshirt senior, 41 receptions, 334 yards, and 5 touchdowns. So it's going to be interesting to see who ends up being tight end and 2 wide receivers, 1 through 1. I don't know who's going to be the starters on here. Tight end wise, might be the worst room in the whole offense. 7 tight ends, only 2 recorded some stats, none of them measured. Like Connor Whithoff, the redshirt senior, and Elijah Sessoms, the senior. less than 10 receptions. That's the only two who did anything last year. Doesn't exactly instill a lot of confidence, you know. Offensive line is balanced. There's upperclassmen on there. There are some transfers. How well is this all going to blend together? Now, for the whole roster, there's a question. How are you going to handle the upgrade in competition? It's going to be interesting here. Now, one thing going through the rosters on this that put a smile on my face, and I wish other schools did it. Out of all these previous predictions, and y'all been watching the channel, I've done a lot of them. The first time I've ever seen this. Danny Feltwell. That's his name. He is the B plus positive hero for Delaware. He's been roaming the sidelines and been on the sidelines for games while he's been battling childhood cancer for the last 5 years. He's actually been on the sidelines for 5 years. He's been battling childhood cancer since I think he was less than 2 years, about 2 years old. That was in the early, I think it was 2010s. He's been battling, and he's an honorary team captain. And as long as he's around, he's going to be a team captain. And for battling childhood cancer and for going through what he's been going through, inspiring the team, which all of them love him to death. I wish a lot more schools would do that. And the fact is, the reason I know his name, when you look at his roster, he's there. He's listed. He doesn't have the quarterback, safety. His position is captain on the roster. That's really cool. I love that. I wish that more universities would do that. Just want to shout that out. Great job, Delaware. That's a fantastic thing to do. Defensive line. 10 guys did something. 5 of them qualified for 10 or more tackles, their qualification. So it's kind of a deep room here. Let's see here. The ones who didn't get qualified for enough. Noah Matthews, the senior. Keon Knight, the junior. James Yelbert Jr., the senior. Trey Scott, the third, the sophomore. And Nick Carica, the sophomore. So as true freshmen, they did something. So they have potential there. These are guys who could develop into something here. The 5 who did something. We're doing worst to first. It's 10 tackles and up, so we're doing worst to first. Lowest one here we got is, looking down real fast, Keyshawn Hunter, the redshirt senior, 15 tackles, 4.5 sacks. Damn, there you go. That's making an impression. We've got Quayer Price, the senior, 19 tackles, 2 sacks. We've got Ethan Saunders, the redshirt senior, 23 tackles, 3 sacks. We have Dominic Brogna, the senior, with 26 tackles, and Jack Hall, the redshirt senior, with 28 tackles and a sack. So this is going to be interesting here. I think it could be a very good team. Now, as for, so that could be, we'll see how that goes out here. I think depth-wise, you got some definite front runners, and all of them, you didn't hear any, transfers. We got in here. We're talking about next. We're talking about the linebacker room. Might be the best room on the defense. I mean, 7 guys recorded stats, 5 of them qualified, including the top 2 tacklers on the team coming back. The guys who did record a stat last year, there was really 2. Jawarren Corbin, the junior transfer from Iowa Central Community College. Mackay Cannon, I hope I'm saying his name right, Cannon. The junior holder from last year's squad. The guys who did some stuff here, this is all FCS. It's got to be at least 20 to get my attention here. So we're talking Anthony Crenshaw, the junior. Anthony Crenshaw Jr., the junior. Double junior here. 21 tackles and a forced fumble. We've got, next up, we've got Margie Mulumba, the redshirt senior, 35 tackles and 1.5 sacks. You got Dylan Traver? Oh, that damn thing's so damn fast. Redshirt senior, 43 tackles. That's pretty damn good. And then you've got the beast, Gavin Wool, the junior, 70. Actually, it's Tanner. Excuse me, it's Dylan Tanner. Gillen Wool, the junior, 70 tackles, a forced fumble, and 2 picks. could be a damn good. Linebacker room could actually be pretty good here. As for the DBs, 12 of them, we have a bunch of DBs on the roster. They've got, 19, 20 guys. 12 of them did something. 5 of them qualified for the minimum. So we'll see how this goes here. The ones who did something but not enough, Khalil Ali, the junior transfer from Boston College. Nate Spack, the junior, holdover from last year's squad, as is Nate Evans, the senior. Kashawn Cox Jr., the junior. Nair Domney, the junior, all holdovers from last year's squad. All didn't qualify here. You got Keontae Jenkins, the grad transfer from Coastal Carolina. Thomas Amankwa. Then, hold on. Hold the hell on. Hold the hell on. Hold up. Yeah. I wrote him down twice. Just because Thomas can play. He's technically on the. As I remember, I forgot to write the note down for it. Thomas Amankwa can play wide receiver and DB, and he's lined up on both sides of the field. Played that for Rutgers. They put him down on the depth chart on both sides. We'll see how this is going to go. Now, those who actually did something. This is an interesting group here. We got Akuri Lyde, the senior, 20 tackles and a pass deflection. We've got. Hold on, moving up to the next one here up the list. We've got Myson Pollard, the senior, 29 tackles, 1 pick, and a pass deflection. We have Hassan Manning Jr., the junior, 35 tackles, 1.5 sacks, and 3 pass deflections. We have Jason Scott, redshirt senior, 38 tackles, a sack, and a forced fumble. And KT Say, the junior, 38 tackles, 1 sack, 4 picks, 2 pass deflections. So, I think the linebackers, because of the fact that you get top 2 tacklers back, I think that's a big thing here. But you let me know what you think about that. But now, you've done the preview part. Should we get to the predictions? Delaware, first season in Conference USA starts off on a Thursday night at home against Delaware State. This is the Route 1 rivalry. Been around for a long time. Season opener for both schools. They haven't met since 2022, which is kind of surprising. Delaware won 35-9 in Newark, Delaware, which is where University of Delaware plays. It's a rivalry, but is it? Why do I say that? Delaware, if they win this year, would go 11-0 all time versus Delaware State. They've never lost. So is it really a rivalry? In state-wise it is, but is it? Delaware's looking to go 11-0 all time versus Delaware State, and I think they're going to go 11-0 and beat Delaware State. Now they follow that up to go on the road at Colorado. I covered this game in the Colorado preview and prediction video. You're losing on the road at Colorado. Come back home against UConn. UConn plays on the road at Syracuse the week before, so they may be a little bit beat up. This is the first ever meeting between Delaware and UConn. And roster-wise, there's no travel considerations because they're damn close. Roster-wise, they're pretty even. Who's got home field? Delaware. I'm picking Delaware to beat UConn. Then they go on the road, heading down south, open up Conference USA play at FIU. FIU plays their main rival, FAU, Florida Atlantic, at home the week before. This is also the first ever meeting between Delaware and FIU. These two rosters are close. Coin flip game. Who's at home? FIU. So I'm going to be having losing to FIU. Then you get a bye. You come out of the bye and you face Western Kentucky on Friday night. Now, the thing is about the games here, I've told you the days, Thursdays and Fridays. If it's not that, it's a Saturday. So to clear that up. They get home against Western Kentucky on Friday night. I covered and already previewed this in the Western Kentucky preview and prediction video. The way the schedule lined up, you're pulling off an upset. You're beating Western Kentucky. Then you get another bye. And now you play 7 straight. No break. Come out of the bye on the road at Jacksonville State on a Wednesday night. Jacksonville State plays at Sam Houston State the week before. Last time you guys met was actually the only meeting you ever had between the two of you was in 2020. Delaware won 20-14 on the road at Jacksonville. You're on the road again. Delaware's looking to go 2-0 all time. I wrestled with this one. I really did. I really wrestle with this one, and I think you're going to pull off another upset, and you're going to beat Jacksonville State on the road. Then you come back on the road again at Middle Tennessee State on a Wednesday night. I covered this game in the Middle Tennessee State preview and prediction video because of the way things line up for them, and you're playing up. They've got weeks to prepare for you. You're going to lose on the road in Murfreesboro at Middle Tennessee State. Then you're on the road the following week at Liberty. Liberty's got a bye week the week before, and you play Middle Tennessee State. First ever meeting between Delaware and Liberty, which is kind of surprising. But first ever meeting between Delaware and Liberty, and unfortunately, you're going to head to Lynchburg, Virginia, and pick up a loss. You're losing to Liberty. You're at home against Louisiana Tech. This is actually Delaware's homecoming game. So Louisiana Tech's going to come out south all the way north to go play Delaware. Louisiana Tech plays Sam Houston State at home the week before. That Sam Houston State game is actually going to be, ironically, is Louisiana Tech's homecoming. So it's back-to-back homecomings. The only meeting between these two happened in 1982. Delaware won 17-0 on the road in Ruston, Louisiana. Delaware looking to go 2-0 all-time versus Louisiana Tech. It's pretty damn close. It's a coin flip game. Who's at home? Delaware, you're home. I'm giving you the win over Louisiana Tech. Then you're on the road at Sam Houston State. Sam Houston State has a hell of a game. They go on the road to play Oregon State the week before. And this is also the first ever meeting between Sam Houston State and Delaware. I like Sam Houston State's roster better than yours. So you're losing on the road at Sam Houston State. You follow that up on the road at Wake Forest, who Wake Forest plays North Carolina at home the week before. Last meeting between these two was actually in 2016. Wake Forest won 38-21 on the road in Winston-Salem. Wake Forest is looking to go 3-0 all-time versus Delaware, and they will go 3-0 all-time versus Delaware. You're losing that game. You're 5-6. You need one more win to get bowl eligible. Can you pull it off? Well, your final game of the year is on home against UTEP. UTEP traveling all the way cross country up to Delaware. I already covered this game in the UTEP preview prediction video. You go at home, UTEP comes cross country, and you're going to beat UTEP. So that means Delaware in their first season in FBS will be bowl eligible, going 6-6, 4-4 in Conference USA. I think this is, I could be wrong on a lot of games here, and the fact is there's games that could swing. Could they beat FIU? Possibly. Could they beat Middle Tennessee State? Yes, they could beat Middle Tennessee State. They could also lose to Jacksonville State and Western Kentucky. So I'm thinking 6-6 in that area. I think that's about where they're going to end up being. But I've done enough running my mouth. Why don't you let me know what you think about all of this down in the comments. So again, thanks everybody for watching the video. Somebody pulls up. If you haven't done it already, do me the favor. Smash the like button, hit that thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. The video be seen by more people. Comment on the video. I'm going to run through the schedule one more time. Not all the extras. You tell me what you think their record will be at the end of the year down in the comments. So starts off the season Thursday night. And again, all games, if I don't mention the day, are on Saturday. Season opener at home Thursday night against Delaware State, in-state rival. On the road at Colorado. Home against UConn. At FIU. Bye week. Out of the bye at home Friday night against Western Kentucky. Second bye week. Don't know why they did it. On the road on a Wednesday night at Jacksonville State. On the road at Middle Tennessee State on a Wednesday night. Back to Saturdays at Liberty. Home against Louisiana Tech. At Sam Houston State. At Wake Forest. And finish the season at home against UTEP. Let me know what you think about what their schedule is going to be down in the comments. Share the video if you want to. And if you haven't done already, check out some of the other videos that I've done. If you like them, hey, subscribe to the channel. On the road to 2K. Trying to make this happen. More videos to come here. So appreciate everybody who subscribed. We got to 1,000. Thank you, everybody, who helped me get here. Road to bigger, better things. We just got to keep going. So, again, thanks, everybody, for watching the video. More preview prediction videos coming. It's going to be pretty much straight through. There's one that may go after week 0. And I haven't looked up on their schedule. Is Lincoln University in Missouri. Which I have a subscriber asked me, they're Division 2, and as of now, they still have not put their rosters up. But if your first game has happened and your rosters aren't up, I'm not doing the video. It has to be up before the start of the game. So, I'm actually the day before, because I'm not going to do one on game day. But it's got to be at least the day before. So the clock is ticking. Emails sent. Still no damn answer. So again, thanks everybody for watching. I'm roasting this damn truck. It's about 100 degrees here. We're in, where are we at? Just across the Illinois border in Kentucky on I-24. Heading up to Peoria, Illinois to deliver there. Then there to Chicago in rush hour. Gonna be fun. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Everybody's having a great day. Be safe and please be cool and be good to each other.